Today on day two, we got to visit one of the programs where the sponsored kids go. The packets that you see on our table, and you pick up the sponsored kids, and you help out one of those kids. We got to actually meet those kids today. Um, Pretty incredible. The group that we visited, the program that we visited, had actually never had sponsor visitors, so we were their first visitors. We got there and heard from the program directors, and we ate lunch. Really delicious food, by the way. It hasn't been. Brian's pretty picky, and he likes the food. It's really good meat, really good vegetables. There's some things we can't eat because we don't want to get sick, but most of it's been delicious. Um, we eat way more than we do on tour, I think. But that we ate dinner with them, and then the kids showed up, and we fed them dinner, fed them lunch, and got to serve them lunch. We don't speak that much Spanish, but the kids were young, so we just did a lot of smiling and laughing, and we also got to play with the kids. We went out on the playground and played a lot of football and pato pato gonzo, which is duck duck goose, and they taught me a lot of Spanish words, and I taught them a lot of English words. The elevation here is like 9,000 feet, which is double Denver. So it's
Double, triple Kansas.
triple Kansas at least.
Whatever.
So we were breathing hard. I'm not in shape anyway. So we're playing soccer with these kids in Duck Duck Goose. They had us on the ground. We'll have pictures and video later, but there were kids all over us, climbing all over us. They just wanted to be around us, and we loved being around them. It was a really encouraging moment, and that we got to hear from the kids and the program directors, and those letters that we write back and forth. If any of you guys sponsor kids, and we do, they're so important to those kids, and they love getting their letters. They were showing them off to us, and they colored us pictures right there on the spot, and gave us some things. And actually, yesterday, that some of the moms at the CSV gave us some scarves. We got these sweet scarves that they made for us. All the people are so nice to us, and I don't know why, but it's pretty sweet.
Then we did the same thing we did yesterday, a home visit. And this, we didn't really know what to expect because it was with, like, we actually were the group that drove the furthest, like everybody else walked. But we went with this little girl named Ellen. And we drove. It was like a 10-minute drive, 30-minute walk, and we went into this house and we went through this gate, and it's just dirt. There's no grass, not just kind of mud and just like, I don't know, poop everywhere and stuff. And we walked in this house. And I can't really. There's things that you can't really describe, like in the moment. Like I could. We have pictures. We'll show you pictures. This is probably the most powerful moment on this trip so far. Like to actually see what the conditions they live in, but just the first thing that they told us was that there's this like really old, really broken couch, and Roberto, our guide, told us that he was there like 2 weeks ago and they didn't have it. They didn't have any furniture, and they were so excited about us coming that they like borrowed it from their neighbor, like just so we'd have a place to sit. And it's just, I don't know. It was definitely very moving to see that. And they told us like excuse our house, and it was just, I don't know. It was very powerful. But just imagine, it was bigger than the first place we went to. It wasn't like a 10 by 10 square, but it was I'm talking all dirt floor, like no.
7 kids.
Yeah, 7 kids, 2 parents, in this one place. It like flies everywhere, a refrigerator that wasn't even plugged in, just a cat like tied up, and just dirt, like a dirt floor, like no concrete, no carpet, no tile, nothing. And they just were so excited about us being there, and there was little itty bitty kids all the way up to how old was the oldest one?
I think he was 11 or something
Yeah,
like that.
and just it was incredible. But we talked to them, and they just were ecstatic that we were there. And they asked us, like we asked them what they'd want, like their needs, what they need, and they said, well, maybe a floor, but other than that, just pray for us. And it was very, very encouraging, and very just humbling. Like the things we complain about are so small. I mean, myself included, just that a place isn't big enough or whatever. But this, I mean, just it was crazy. But we'll post pictures later about it and stuff. But yeah, definitely a very cool visit.